everyone, John here, All Miniatures Great and Small. Today we're going to be continuing our look at Pacific Rim Extinction, the miniatures game, this time the Bracer Phoenix Jeager expansion. So you might have seen my unboxing where I showed off the contents of the Wave 2 Kickstarter rewards that came. This was part of that. This was the only one where the box just came unglued, but it's not a big deal. The model and plastic inside looks fine, but we'll double check it. So let's check the back. Bracer Phoenix. The indomitable Bracer Phoenix opens fire. A triple pilot Jeager. Bracer Phoenix carries a complement of artillery, including quad-mounted Vortex Cannon with 360 firing arc. You get one Bracer Phoenix Jeager model, a con pod, 6 action cards, 3 pilot cards, 3 Jeager upgrade cards, 1 charge counter, and 1 ammo counter. Alright, so this is from the sequel to Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim Uprising, I think it was. I don't remember the exact name, but all I know is I was a little disappointed in that movie. You know, it's hard to mess up a movie with giant robots punching kaiju, but I feel like they dropped the ball on that one. Let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about that whole Pacific Rim sequel versus original? I'm assuming since you're still watching this, you might be a fan of the property. There we go. Okay, so, and also to continue my rant, I like the designs of the original better than the sequel, although I do think that the Jeager designs are cool. Maybe just not as imaginative as the first one. And I kind of get it thematically, that works. You have something very cool here that, you know, could be a giant robot for a lot of different universes. It's not anything real crazy. It's human proportions. It looks cool. You compare that to something like Cherno Alpha, you can see the difference. Cherno Alpha is Mark 1 that they slapped together real quick, but it just looks ungainly and weird and wonderful. Or this guy just looks like a robot with a cool chain fist. Alright, so the miniature itself, though, is really good. I'm kind of impressed by this. You've got these Vortex Cannons. Almost like it's got pouches on its leg. This one's got like an interesting leg design. I kind of like that. The weathering is nice. It's subtle. It actually has weathering. The detail on the back is really nice. This thing is really cool. They did a good job on that. And it looks nasty. Alright. We'll put him on the turntable in a little bit. Let's look at the card. So basically we've got a movement of 3, skill of 1, attack or combat of 3, defense of 5, which is pretty good. And then this thing runs 6 points when you're purchasing it for building your army. It has 3 power and 3 ammo. And it can take 4 damage. So Bracer Phoenix is really a kind of tanky guy, at least by looking at his stats. He's got much higher defense than combat potential. He's got 4 damage he can take, whereas the average seems to be about 3. So 4 is the higher end. And he looks cool. Alright, let's check out the cards. And we have our tokens. Let's look at the upgrades first. Shanghai Shield. This is a Bracer Phoenix only card. If you roll 1 or more triggers while defending, gain 2 successes. So again, doubling down on the defense of it. Or you can equip it with the M19 Morning Star. Again, Bracer Phoenix only. When using the Uppercut card, you may slam the target back an additional 1 hex. So I'm assuming that's the M19 Morning Star. Or you can do a generic Ablative Armor. If you roll 1 or more triggers while defending, you may choose to remove your face-up card as all damage dealt. That's very poorly worded. You may choose to remove your face-up card as all damage dealt. But obviously that means you get rid of your action card to get rid of all of the damage you take. So if you take a really, really big hit, you give up your action, but you don't take any damage. You get rid of that face-up card and your action card, which is how you do stuff, to basically ignore that attack. Not bad. Okay, then we've got 3 different pilots. Victoria Malikova. She's one of the characters in that sequel movie. Ouyang Jinhai, another cadet from the movie, I believe. And Rose Fairchild, Ranger. It's interesting, you've got the people from the movie, so you have their headshot from the movie, and then this obviously is a generic character or someone who's not in the movie, so they just have like a cartoon of her. Both Victoria and Ouyang are 0 points. Rosie here is 1 point. It's interesting how they're doing this, and I kind of like this in Pacific Rim Uprising, the sequel. The characters are cadets for the most part. So these 2 are cadets. So even though you might put them in a very expensive Jeager that costs 6 points, giving these 2 cadets isn't really adding to your point total. They're both 0. Although I guess Bracer Phoenix needs 3 pilots. So that's pretty interesting. All right. So there you go, guys. There's a look at Bracer Phoenix for the Pacific Rim Extinction, the miniatures game. It's a cool looking model. I'm not going to lie. I know I have been down on that sequel, but I think he is pretty cool. So props for that. That weapon just looks so cool. Alright, well there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh wait, we forgot. Next, let's take a look at the cards. We have Deep Drift, which can activate your pilot abilities. Power Surge, which is gain full charge or run. That's pretty much everyone has that. Tactical Action. Pretty much everyone has tactical actions. Brace. Pretty much everyone has Brace, where you can pivot and then add to your armor. Uppercut. It's a melee attack. If you roll 1 or more triggers in this attack, you may spend any amount of charge. Slam the target back 1 hex for each charge spent. So you have up to 3 charge. So in essence, you can knock them back up to 3 hexes. Three extra hexes anyway. Vortex Cannon. So that's the guns right here. Can be used to attack enemies in your front or back arc. It costs 1 ammo. It's a ranged attack. If attacking at long range, this attack is at a -2 skill. So we take that away. And then, of course, just like all the other cards, as these are drawn as damage, each one has its own unique thing. If you draw this card. Ordnance explosion, roll 2 combat dice. If a trigger is rolled, take 1 additional damage. So that's pretty scary. If they draw this one, you could take 2 more damage. And basically you line them up like that. I don't know if I've showed that previously. So, you know, now he's destroyed. Alright, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please do consider giving us a like and subscribe. Click that bell to receive notification when we release new videos just like this one. You can check out more Pacific Rim as well as all the other cool games we cover. You can also follow us on YouTube. Well, you're already on YouTube. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram at All Miniatures Great and Small. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.